Yes, students. Today we start the chapter that is movement and locomotion. Movement and locomotion we have to study under the two topics that is the muscles and skeletal system. So muscular tissue you have to study in the animal tissue, and today we have to start about the human skeleton. Human skeleton. Human skeleton, first we study about the bones. There are 206 bones, 206 bones in adult human beings, and in children there are 300 bones. After some time, some bones are fused. That things also I have tell you then which bones fused in the later part in the life cycle of a human being. Human skeleton there are 206 bones. This you have to study under the two headings. One is the axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. As you know, human body is divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. These are the three divisions. Head you can understand by simple way: head, thorax, and abdomen. Head, thorax, and abdomen. Head, thorax, and abdomen. These comes under the axial, and these comes under the axial skeleton. And after that, arms and legs. That comes under the appendicular. These things are joined to the main body with the help of girdles. For this, you have to study two girdles. In the arms, there is the pectoral girdles, and in the legs, there is pelvic girdles. These you have to study. So you have to study the human skeleton in the 200, that is the axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Yes, first we have to study the axial skeleton of the human skeleton. Axial skeleton contains the 80 bones. Axial skeleton contains 80 bones. These you have to study. And I also tell you, in the appendicular skeleton there are 126 bones. This we study in the next heading. The axial skeleton, first of all, we have to study about the skull, which contains 8 bones. Skull contains 8 bones, and after that, the second is the facial bones. Facial bones 14, and then next is the one hyoid bone that is under the tongue. Hyoid bones, that is one that comes under the tongue, and then fourth is the ear ossils. Ear ossils. That is in 2 ears, therefore these are 6 bones. In every ear there are the 3 bones in every. And then ribs. That is the 24 bones and 12 pairs ribs. 24 bones, and next is ribs are joined by sternum. That is 1. And after that, you have to study the vertebral column. That contains the 26 bones. Yes, skull contains 8 bones. These you can remember by the heading skull bones are 8 bones, and you can remember it by pest of brain. दिमाग के कीड़े, ये करके आप इसे याद रख सकते हो अच्छी तरह. Pest of brain. You can given them name The first is the parietal bone. Parietal bone. These are two bones. Parietal bones are two. Ethmoid bone. Ethmoid bone one. After that, sphenoid bone. Sphenoid, it is also one. And then temporal bone. These are also the which for the ear. These are two. Then occipital bone, and then the frontal bone. These are the bones which form the skull. These are the names of 8 bones which form the skull. And after that, we have to study the facial bones. Their number is 40. Facial bones are 40. And these you can study by this. This you can study by the trick. एमपी ने कोयला ज्यादा मंगाया वोमिट. उन्होंने ज्यादा कोयला मंगा लिया. एमपी का मतलब मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट होता है. इसको आप याद रखने के लिए ट्रिक है सिंपल. तो उसको हमें वापस करना पड़ेगा. वोमिट का मीनिंग ये है. तो यू कैन गिव द नेम दैट इज द मैक्सिमम. These are two bones. Then palatine. Palatine bone. These are also two. And then natural bone. Two coaxial bone. Two lacrimal. These are also two. And then zygomatic bone. That is zygomatic bone. These are also two. And then mandible and vomer. Last are one, and this is also one. These facial bones become 14. Maxilla 2, palatine 2, nasal bone 2, pointial bone, and lacrimal 2, zygomatic 2, and mandible and vomer are 1. Therefore, these become the 14 bones of the facial bones. Then next is the ear ossils comes. Ear ossils bones also you can learn by the trick. That is ear. We use earphone or the phone, etc. In phone which contain the SIM card. You can study this by the SIM card. These are the 3 bones. That is stapes. Ear ossils are 6. As you know, 2 ears. And then incus and malleus. Incus and malleus. Stapes, incus and malleus. And after that, here there is a one bone. This is always student forget, that is the hide bone which is present below the tongue. That is one bone, that is the hide bone, which is also present below the tongue. That is the hide bone. After ear ossils, you or the hide bone, you can study about the ribs. That is the 12 pairs. Ribs are 12 pairs for the 24 bones, in which 1 to 7 are the true ribs. 1 to 7 comes under the true ribs, and then 8, 9, and 10. 3 pairs are the false ribs. 3 pairs are called the false ribs. What is the difference in true ribs and false ribs? True ribs are the ribs which can frontally join with the sternum, which can frontally join with the sternum bone, or we may call the chest bone, and posteriorly joined with the vertebral column. So these are called true ribs, and the false ribs are not joined with the sternum. They are only joined with the vertebral column and with the last 7 ribs, and together joined with the sternum. So these are called false ribs. These are not directly joined with the sternum. False ribs are, you may say, not directly joined with the sternum. And after that, the two pairs 11 and 12 are called floating ribs. 11 and 12 are called floating ribs. They are only joined with the vertebral column. They are only joined with the vertebral column. So these are called floating ribs. They are not even indirectly. They are not directly or indirectly joined with the sternum. So these are called the floating ribs. And then one bone, that is the sternum or the chest bone. Sternum or the chest. Then next is the vertebral column. Vertebral column contains the 26 bones. Vertebral column contains, that is the C7, T12, L5, S1 and C1. You can remember these by this formula: C7, T12, L5, S1 and C1. Here C means cervical bone. Cervical bone in the first vertebral column is the 7, and then thoracic vertebra is cervical vertebra, and then the thoracic vertebra 12, and then lumbar vertebra, that is 5, and then sacral. These are the vertebral column which are actually 5, but they fuse to form the one. Therefore, we may count it as 1, but these are in the, you may say, in the children or in the newborn babies, they are of 5. After that, they join and fuse 5 bones and form the one sacral, and then coccygeal bone. Coccygeal bone, that is also the 5 bones and fuse to form the one. Therefore, all these becomes the 26 bones. Yes, now you can understand about the 80 axial skeleton bones, in which I also give you the ones again. Remember, that is a skull contains 80 bone, and after that facial bone, facial 14 bones, and skull 8, and after that ear ossils are the 6, and then hide bone 1, ribs 24, sternum 1, ribs 24, sternum 1, and after vertebral column are 26. Here you can count them as, these are the total of 80 bones. 8 plus 14, 22, 28, 29, 53, 54 and 26, total 80 bones. In axial skeleton, after the axial skeleton, you have to study the next is the appendicular skeleton. Appendicular skeleton, you have to study the 126 bones. Appendicular skeleton, you have to study the 126 bones. In appendicular skeleton, first of all, you have to study the arms and pectoral girdle, and after that legs and pelvic girdles. In pectoral girdle, there are pectoral girdle. There are 2 bones. One is clavicle and second is scapula. These are the 2 bones in the pelvic girdle. After that, you have to start the arms. In arms, you have to study the humerus. First is the upper arm bone, that is known as humerus. Humerus is 1. Humerus 1. After that, radius ulna. Radius is also 1. Ulna is 1. And then carpals. Carpals are also known as wrist bones. Carpals are 8. and then metacarpals. These are the palm bones. Metacarpals are palm bones. That is the 5, and then phalanges. That is the 14. Then phalanges. All these if we count, 2 girdle bone, and after that 3, 5, 13, 18, and 14. 32 bones, girdles and 1 arm. That is the 32 bones. As you know, we have 2 arms. Therefore, we multiply 32 into 2. That total becomes the 64 bones. 64 bones comes in the pectoral girdle. After the pectoral girdle, we have to study the pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle contains the one bone that is coaxial bone. One coaxial bone. I have also want to tell you that coaxial bone is formed by fusion of 3 bones: pubis, ilium, and ischium. Coaxial bone of the pelvic girdle is formed by fusion of 3 bones, that is the pubis, ilium, and ischium. Pubis, ilium, and ischium. Ilium and ischium. Here you can understand also the one point where the bones are fused after when the child is growing. These are also, therefore I have tell you in the starting of the topic that is the 300 bones in the children, and they becomes 206 when the person becomes the adult. Pelvic girdle and in hind limbs. After that, hind limbs, which contains the also the 30 bones, and in hind limbs first is the femur. First is the femur, and after that tibia and fibula. Tibia also one, and fibula. Tibia, fibula, and then one is the kneecap, that is also a patella bone. That is also the one. And after that, yes, then the tarsals are the 7 bones, and metatarsals 5. Metatarsals are 5, and then phalanges 14. Phalanges are the 14 bone. You can understand it like that of the arms or the forelimbs. That is the 3 in every finger and 2 in the thumb. Like that in the arms and also in the legs. That is the phalanges. They become the 31 bones. In hind limbs they become 31, and we can multiply. There are 2 legs, therefore it becomes the 62. In forelimbs there are the 64, and in hind limbs there are the 62 bones, and the total becomes the 126. Total becomes the 126. As I have tell you already, in the appendicular skeleton there are 126 bones, and in axial skeleton are the 80 bones, and total becomes 206. Thank you. These are the total bones of the human skeleton.